Hey guys, I'm Geek. In this video I have a hands-on review of the PlayStation Vue app for Android devices. Yes, it's finally available since 5 days ago, something like that, and I've been using it and it's been working flawlessly on every device that I have. This is of course running on the phone Galaxy Note 5, and this over here is running on the Galaxy Tab A, which is a very cheap, affordable budget tablet. But the experience on both devices is basically the same. You get the same user experience or the same interface on both devices. It doesn't matter. The only difference is the screen. That's it. First of all, when you load it up, you're gonna get this screen right here, right? You get all the things that are featured right now. Everything that's featured right now, you can see it right here. And of course, like you see here, which is very cool, it also has the plus button, which lets you add everything that you see here as your favorite show, or as if it's a movie, you can DVR it and watch it later on. For example, Forrest Gump, if I want to watch it later on, tap it right there, boom, it's been added to your shows. Now later on in the future, I have 28 days to watch that before the DVR actually expires. So it should be available right here. Like, see there, it's already in my show. So at any time, I could just go ahead and click on it and watch it from the beginning. That is very cool. So of course, you have to start watching it when it's over. That's why it's DVR. You can watch it on demand. And over here, let's go ahead. Gonna tap over here back again. Of course, when you load it up, like I said, you're gonna see all the things that are featured right now, basically things that are live right now. And here you got my shows, which is basically all your favorite shows, and everything that's DVR'd is included here in my shows. So like I said before, every time you DVR something, it's gonna be DVR'd or saved for 28 days. It's gonna be saved to the cloud, which is great because it doesn't take any space whatsoever from your storage device. So that's good. The only space that you need for your storage device is the space that you need for the app. That's it. Other than that, you can DVR as much as you want. It's not going to use any storage at all. Here you got favorite channels. So if you have like favorite channels that you want to add in this section, all you got to do is just add it. Here you got live TV. For those that don't know, this is basically like a cable service for no contract and for just $29, which is the service that I have. Includes over 55 channels. That's including the on-demand channels, like I think it's like Fox and CBS and all that. Those are on-demand channels. So here is all the live channels. So if I want to go to one of them, all I gotta do is for example, just tap right here. See, now it goes to one of the shows that's live right now. Most of the times they could be on commercial ads. So you see there, when you go like that, it goes full screen. Look at that, full screen. When you tap right here, you could enable the caption, and you tap right here, you can see the timeline as well. So in the timeline, you'll see, for example, what's coming out next on this channel. You got at 3:27 Obsessed. At 6 p.m. you got Jumping Broom. Here you got recently watched over here. If I want to go back here to see what I was recently watching, I could go right there. It says how it's made. This is, I think, the Science Channel. Some shows you can actually pause. So if they're live, you cannot pause. Some of them you can, some of them you can't. You could go back 8 seconds or 10 seconds. And basically that's it. So the cool thing here is that you could be watching something here, right? And you could still go ahead back here and keep browsing, or you could go ahead tab over here, right? And go to channels, go to the channels, and let's go ahead to channels here. So you go to the Fox on Demand, AMC. You could just go ahead here to AMC and see what's playing right now. They're playing Jaws, so I could go and watch Jaws, and I can see what's coming up next. Like for example, you got Jaws 2, and over here again Jaws. You see there, I can see all the library that they have available right now. Like you see there, very cool. And of course, go like this again, tap like that. I can go and switch to another channel. Very good. It works really, really fast. No problem whatsoever when it comes to speed at all. And the great thing here is that it also has Chromecast. So if I have like 4 Chromecasts around my house, you can see all 4 Chromecasts here, and you could just continue watching your live stream or your on-demand DVR on any TV. That's good. That's a very, very good advantage there. When you tap right there, you got home, right? Takes you back home. You tap right there. If you have more profiles, you can tap on right there. So you could have, for example, if you got like 3 people on your account, you can have all 3 of them here, and you could just switch to each one of them, and every one of them are going to have their own different shows, like for example my shows and all that, all different DVR shows. So that's a good advantage there. Here basically you got the same information you got here. You got my shows, channels, live TV, recently watching, featured. In settings, you don't really have that much. You got FAQ, you got PlayStation Vue user guides, term of service, and all that. That's it. There's no settings like for quality whatsoever at all. And of course, here you got the sign out. That right there again. Boom, goes to the home section again. I could go ahead here, watch a TV show there that I have DVR screen there on MTV. Go ahead like that. Very cool. Look at that. So that's the great thing about this device, this service, that you can watch any show that you want on demand just by go ahead and saving it as your favorite show. If I go ahead here, let's go ahead CNN right there, and we can see there right away, pretty fast, no problem whatsoever. Tap right there, boom, turn off the caption. There you go. Looks pretty damn cool. Tap over there, you can see the timeline right here, what's coming up next and all that, and basically that's it. So here, let's go ahead here and show you guys how it works on the tablet. Let's launch it right there. For those asking, a lot of people ask me how many people can be using the service at the same time. The answer is 5. 5 people can be watching live streaming at the same time on different devices. That's very cool. And of course, if you have, like I said before, if you have more people in your same account, you can add them here as your profile, and just switch between profiles so everybody can have their own profiles. And on DVR, of course, it's 28 days. So after 28 days, if you haven't watched a certain TV show or movie, it will automatically delete after 28 days. So you see here, basically the same experience but bigger screen. If you have a show that you want to save it, boom, diners, drivers in, and this thing is on. I'm just going to turn that off there. That thing was on there, and there it goes. So you see here is already added to my shows, and here you have all your shows. Here you got all your featured channels. Here you got all the live TV shows, recently watched, and featured over here. So I want to tap right there to Nick Jr. just like that, and voila, look at that. That's pretty damn cool. So like I said before, this tablet is way cheaper than this phone, and spec wise is way weaker than this phone, but the experience is basically the same. I have no problem whatsoever when it comes to the experience on either device at all. The only difference is that, of course, there might be a little lag when you're opening this compared to the other device, but you see there is very, very, very minimal. The lag is very, very minimal. And of course, while you're watching something live, you could keep on looking for other stuff here. Like, see, if I click here on live, that's playing in the background there, and it's going to be loading up all the live TV channels right there. So right now, the show is playing in the background, and right here, I'm browsing through the other channels. I will go like this. This is another cool way to watch this as well, because right here, you could go ahead and see what's going on other channels without losing your live feed. So I could go ahead here to Fox, see what's going on Fox, and that's it. So that's it. So if you want to add a specific show to Fox, all you're gonna do, of course, this show is happening now. Tap right there, boom, save it to your show. If you want to eliminate something from your shows, tap right there, right, and it'll go to the show. All right, we'll show you all the shows available. Like, see there, I could go back and catch up with any episode that I want. Once you save anything to your shows, you can see everything on demand whenever you want from that show. That's the cool thing about this service. And if I click right there, it'll tell you, are you sure you want to eliminate this show from your shows? Yes, bump. And that's it. Once you click yes, it should be done. There you go. Should be done. Oh, go to my shows again. Whoop. Okay. My shows. And there you go. So see, something's playing right there. Right now it's not there again. And basically that's it. So guys, like I said before, this service has been working perfectly good on every device that I have. My favorite devices that it works is, of course, on the PlayStation 4. It works flawlessly. On the Roku stick, the new one that I just got a couple weeks ago, it works perfectly good. The only bad thing is that it works just like the Android phone, that when you load it up, it doesn't load to live channel, which I think there should be an update coming up later on in the future, because when you load it up on your Roku stick or on your any device connected to the TV, it should load up to live TV, not to this option right here, which is basically the tablet version of the app, so that's one thing to keep in mind. But other than that, it's been working perfectly good on any device that I pick up and play. It loads up really fast. One thing to keep in mind, when you tap back, it doesn't really close at all. You see there, it doesn't really close at all. You're gonna have to basically close it and open it again, and that way it'll open up, it'll refresh the app, and it'll load up to the initial screen that we saw before. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching the video. This app is working perfectly good on either device. So guys, thanks for watching the video. This was a look and review of the PlayStation Vue app, finally for Android devices. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Till next time.